Now, with there not only being a high likelihood that the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates very soon here, but on top of that, multiple cuts most likely that are going to happen throughout the next year and beyond, there is probably only a very short amount of time left to lock in some ultra high yielding CDs and earn some consistent safe yield off your money at some of the highest rates that we've seen in several years now. Now in this video, we're going to go over and talk about some of the best CD rates as of right now. And then towards the end of the video, I'm going to share with you an ultra high yielding CD, which is also being offered. So make sure to stick around till the end. Now, just to be fully transparent, I personally have been locking in a few more CDs as of recently. And like I said during the intro, this is because I think that there's only a short time left that we're going to be able to lock in anywhere from upper 4s to low 5% CDs, which is an absolutely awesome way to have some of your idle cash sit on the side until you may be ready to invest it or spend the money on something, etc. Now, even though the Fed is pricing in multiple rate cuts coming very soon here, certain banks and institutions are still offering you a pretty penny if you're willing to lock up your money anywhere from a month upwards to 5 years. Now, as of right now, some of the best CDs that are currently being offered, one is from Marcus. This is by Goldman Sachs. I purchased CDs from them multiple times historically. This one right here is being offered at 4.8%. The minimum deposit is $500, and this is a 1-year time frame CD. Now, most of the time, I like to lock up money into short duration CDs just because then I have a little more flexibility with my money. I can have the money mature a little bit quicker and maybe use the money to put into an investment, a different thing, etc. But for right now, I'm considering locking up some longer duration CDs. Like I said, because if rates get cut multiple times throughout this year and beyond, you are not going to find 4.8% or upwards of 5% CDs any longer. Now, some of the pros and cons of longer duration CDs, obviously some of the cons is that your money's locked up a little bit longer, but some of the pros, especially in a dropping interest rate environment, you're going to be able to earn potentially more yield than if you were to buy a CD probably 6 months from now. Now, another good opportunity right here, this is a 10-month CD. This is from Lending Club. This is being offered at 5.2%, which again is very high considering the fact that interest rates are going to be getting cut very soon here. This one though, on the other hand, this one is a $2,500 minimum deposit. So that's also going to be something to consider. If you have a large amount of money on the sidelines or maybe just a small amount of money on the sidelines, you're going to want to go through and see which CDs basically match what you're looking for. BMO is offering a 4.75% with a 1 year. Not necessarily the best, but it does have a minimum deposit of $0, so you can deposit a small amount of money in this one, lock it up, earn 4.75%, which is not bad whatsoever, and let it be in there for a year. Now here's an example of a longer term one. You're only going to get around 4.1% with this 5-year BMO. But keep in mind, if interest rates are cut significantly over the next 12 or 24 months, a 4% plus CD is going to be seen as a jumbo yield. And on top of that, you're going to be able to earn that over the next 5 years. So again, everyone's situation is different, how much money you have on the sidelines. And of course, on top of that, how soon you want to be able to have access to that money. That's all going to depend on how long you want things locked up. Here's another decent one, a 9-month from Barclays, 4.25%, not necessarily great. And what's crazy is that we're already seeing some CDs in the 3% range. Right here's a Barclays at 3.25% for a 5-year term. Now again, this is because interest rates are most likely going to be much lower in the future. So banks are not going to be willing for the most part to lock in and pay you a massive yield if of course they're not really going to be earning that much off the Fed's funds rates. Here's a few more decent ones. I personally have not heard about this one. This is Basque Bank. Of course, this is FDIC, it says, but still 5%, $1,000 minimum deposit for a 1 year. Not necessarily all that bad. A 5.1% APY with a $1,000 minimum in a 6 months. So a lot of CDs as of right now, a lot of banks as of right now are offering higher yields for short duration because again, everyone is predicting those Fed rate cuts to be happening very soon here. Now, if you guys like videos like these, make sure to drop a like down below just so I know I can make more videos about different opportunities like these ones. So make sure to drop a like down below. But I did promise you that I was going to share with you a massive jumbo 9.5%. Yes, you heard me right, 9.5% APY celebration certificate. This is a CD which is celebrating Cal Coast's 95th anniversary this year. It says they're offering a special certificate for a limited time. Start earning 9.5% today with a low minimum balance of $500. And to read on, it says this: celebrate 95 years of legacy service with us. Our celebration certificate offers 9.5% APY with a low minimum deposit. Open online today or visit one of our local branch locations. So 9.5% CD, this is probably one of the highest I've ever seen in all my years of investing. So let's read on. It says right here, special certificate, 9.5% celebration certificate. The features and benefits, high fixed rate, 5-month term, so it is short term, I guess. Open with as little as $500, new money required. So you cannot use any old money inside this credit union, and max opening deposit of $3,000 is how much you can open per person. So basically they're offering a 9.5% rate, but it's only for 5 months. So you're not necessarily going to get rich off this by any means. But the fact that you can open with as little as $500 up to $3,000, this is a very, very decent opportunity if you ask me. Now here's the rough part, here's some of the requirements. The following must be done within 30 days of opening an account, and the account must remain open for the term of the certificate. So number one certificate per social security number, that makes sense. Must be new money, existing members with new money are eligible, not currently on deposits with credit union. Must have an active 1 transaction per month, but not limited to direct deposit, pre-authorized payments, checks, etc., checking accounts. So basically you have to be required to have a new money market account with a minimum of $5,000, a new regular certificate with a minimum balance of $5K, a new IRA balance of $5K, etc., etc. Now it then says if conditions are not met during the certificate, the stated APY on the celebration certificate might be reduced to the APY in effect for 3 months share. Basically, it's going to be way, way less. So if you feel as if you're interested, and if you feel like you could get through these requirements, this is a massive, massive APY, at least for a up to $3,000 CD, which is pretty decent. So now that we went over some of the best CD rates, at least that we're seeing right now in September 2024, I want to hear from you guys down below. I want you guys to comment down below the best CD offer you've came across as of recently. Drop the offer in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it and subscribe for more future content like this. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.